I am FaceFister187 SDMC, here with my any commentary. Actually, I normally just stream these games without commentary, so people who may not have had a chance to play them, or maybe can't afford to play them, get to see the game uncut. But anyways, I'm Batman Arkham Knight Hard. Not be the best, but let's get this cracking. I have been playing since Arkham Asylum, and I have played every game. I'm kind of a rarity, as in this might be my favorite. Maybe Arkham Origins is my favorite, because I played that uncut. Like, I had no spoilers, so when I started to piece together that Black Mask was the Joker, spoiler alert, it blew my mind. So we're gonna hop right into this, and I might change the outfit. I tend to like to run through the main outfit so you can see the damage as it happens. As you can see, I do have almost everything. I'm just missing the ones that you get from the story because I'm starting over. So the Batmobile, I mean, that's not as important. So I got the ones for the races only, but let's just stick with the general cosmetics. Let's keep the cosmetics the same, so you can get that extra little things. But actually, let's pop this off. Oh man, it was this beginning right here. The first time I played it was like perfect, and this song, once you get further into the game, starts to make a lot more sense. Ooh, I wonder who we could be looking at here. Personally, as far as I'm concerned, there is no better Batman or Robin, or Batman or Joker, sorry, than that of Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. Like, Mark Hamill is like #1, Jack Nicholson #2. I'll get to Heath Ledger. I will. Lots of people are gonna hate me because I love Heath Ledger as Joker, and while he did act, I have an opinion that Jack Nicholson Joker is way more brutal if you actually watch the movies than Heath Ledger Joker.
This
Heath Ledger's more psychological, while Jack Nicholson actually, manages to poison half of Gotham. But if anybody ever watches this video, feel free to throw that hate mail about Heath Ledger. I mean, once again, I really love him. Think he did a good performance.
Joker was cremated. I pressed
But
the button and burnt the evil bastard
let's get back to
myself.
this game.
And
That's a
then
little weird
we waited.
playing,
Gotham
the
braced
other
itself for
two
the
Batman
inevitable
games.
powers
I'm
of
sorry, the other 3 Batman games, and then
didn't
come in here and Mike Ehrmantraut from Breaking Bad be Jim Gordon.
Deep
Little
down, I
awkward.
knew war was coming.
But I'm a big fan of
I was just waiting for someone. To
Mike's
pull
one of
the
my
trigger.
favorite characters from Breaking Bad. And I'm happy with that change. It's really good. I like that they're getting big names to play these characters. They kind of explain off Scarecrow's voice change by he's trying to be spookier and oh look, there's the director of the game right there. I'm sorry I don't remember his name at the moment. Oh look, Henry Adams is missing. That's not going to be important later.
Thanks.
No problem.
All right.
Oh, thanks, honey. So, what'll it be? Your usual?
Sure.
Okay, chicken salad with
And most people, they don't like
you know what?
the Batmobile
Think
combat
about
in this game, but
With the side of
it doesn't bother me.
Don't tell my wife.
But I'll get to
Whatever
that
you say,
more,
Oh, and
around the
if you want a little
time,
coffee, just shout.
we actually get some Batmobile combat.
Waffles with bacon on the side.
I'm pretty sure that guy literally just walked out of the wall back there, unless there's some place I didn't see.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt your dinner, Officer Owens. There's a guy smoking.
I love this
in the corner
beginning
booth.
too. Like, you start the game and you're like, wait a minute, why am I a cop? Look, it's Bad Dad. Bad Dad. What's he eating? Can I zoom in? What are you eating, dude? Looks like eggs, toast, bacon, and tomatoes. Not bad, not bad. You know, I'm pretty sure, just in case, you know, no one's seen this game, this guy right here is the Arkham Knight. I'm not going to say who the Arkham Knight is, but I don't think this is Scarecrow. I think it's implied that this is the Arkham Knight. And, you know, like, you're a cop. Like, why would you even, like, that bag's smoking? I would be never mind. Let's just run this.
Excuse me, sir. There's no smoking in here.
Now it's time to get Batman the FPS. Once again, a little part of this game that I was like, what? Ooh. Uh-oh. Better get your gun, Owens. Oh, 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 oh. Boom! Chest shot. Alright. I always pride myself at how well I can do in this early spot, especially getting Jumpy McJumper there. Boom. Ah! I really wish that lasted just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer, but hey, it's fun while it lasts. Get a nice, almost, you know what? Kind of reminds me of Resident Evil 7 in a way. Or I guess, yeah, a little bit.
This demonstration used just 5 ounces.
Alright, I'll shut up just in case you haven't seen this for a second.
Tomorrow, this will seem like
Johnny Charisma live, alright.
Gotham, this is your only warning.
And I'm streaming this live. Sadly, all I have is consoles.
There were 6.3 million people in Gotham City.
And I don't have any editing software, so you know this is all live takes,
Today,
live commentary.
not so many.
We'll be visiting that diner for a Riddler trophy. I mean, I just want to point out too, like,
On the streets of the sort
you can get
enjoy
these
the
two
chaos.
working together to try to take out the Batman. That's pretty impressive. Scarecrow must have a hell of a plan. That's all I'm saying. Because these two hate each other. It's not quite as much as, you know,
And worse,
Joker and Penguin hate
enough
each other,
good
but
people left to stop them.
I always love the shot here too. Excuse me, I have a bit of a cold. I know, first commentary, cold, but hey. Do you see him?
It took
Does
just
anybody see the
24 hours
goddamn
for us to
Batman?
lose control of the city.
He's there if you look close.
Tonight, Gotham's relying on one man to save us all.
These are probably... This might be my favorite series. Like, quite possibly my favorite video game series out there. Like I said, I even like the tank combat in this. It's just... Woo! Oh man, this is... And like, other than Spider-Man swinging around the city, because that is my favorite mode of transportation in a video game. Literally, I could just get into a Spider-Man game and literally just swing around a city. That's why I don't mind, you know, like... Amazing Spider-Man 2, because I love web swinging, so... And I can't wait for Spider-Man.
Sorry, I've gotta
I
go.
usually broadcast older
Stay
games, but I
safe,
probably
Barbara.
will be streaming Spider-Man
You still know
when
how
it
to
comes
make
out.
an entrance.
And God of
How's the
War.
evacuation going?
I know what I'll be doing for 420.
Last bus crossed the city limits an hour ago. I'm just glad my little girl got out when she did.
Yeah, about
Now
that,
the real
Jim.
work begins.
Any lead on Scarecrow?
We were tracking an unknown military vehicle speeding through Chinatown. It's the only lead we've had all night, but they gave us the slip. With the evacuation, I just don't have the manpower left in the city.
Something that
If
blew
you
my
find
mind
it,
about this
tell
game
your
when
men not
it
to
was
engage.
coming out was they
I'll
told
deal
me
with it.
like they didn't even tell you
Do you
which
really
character.
think
So it could be
Scarecrow's
like
crazy enough to detonate a
one of the
chemical
thugs
weapon
on the
in Gotham?
streets.
I won't
But
let
they
that
were
happen,
talking
Jim.
about how the entirety
In
of
case you need to reach
Arkham
me.
Asylum and
It's going to be a
pixels
long night.
could fit into one character in this game. That blew my mind. I was like, wow, that's a lot. That's a hell of an upgrade. And like I said, they didn't say what character. That could be freaking a thug, or that could be Batman.
Every damn time.
Man, and this is one of the best. I'm sorry, this is one of the best looking games I've ever played.
Oracle, I need the location of Unit 247.
Already working on it. How's my dad doing?
He's holding up.
Somehow he always does.
And once again,
Okay, I'm sending through the squad car's location. Be careful.
Kevin Conroy, best
Not
best
looking good
Batman.
out there.
And if you got something to say about it, well, you know, catch me outside.
He's gone crazy. Crazier than usual, anyway.
Did I just pop a balloon with my wing? That was pretty good. Oh, I hate the early boost upgrade. Oh, there he is. Let's go ahead and take care of this.
Alfred, I've discovered a mutilated body. I'm going to try and establish a cause of death.
Excuse me. Oh, and I will be trying to 100 this. I will put that out there.
Blood tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest. Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid.
A rather unsavory demise.
That's not all. It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the database. I'll have to use the deep tissue scanner to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
Right you are, sir.
I would also just like to point out how much, like, dedication this guy put to this display here. Like I know what happens here, so it, like, trips me out. The guy actually, went out and bought stencils to spray paint failure on the wall to let whoever found this body know that this person did not live up to whatever standards he or she were looking for. Anyways, let's move on. I can never remember which... Oh, a birthmark.
Scar tissue on the upper arm. I recognize the pattern.
The chili peppers
20
would,
years ago, this was a
would be
badge of
proud.
honor among inmates at Blackgate Penitentiary. A small
If you
group
get
of
that
racketeers
reference,
known as the Bloodhaven Six.
You might be as old as I am. No, actually, I'm way older than that
Remnants of
song.
a pacemaker fitted through the right ventricle. If I cross-reference the manufacturer with the pacing method, it will help to narrow the search.
Oh, look like you got a false knee.
Clear signs of bone deformation on the victim's knee. Joint line sclerosis points to juvenile arthritis, a rare and debilitating condition. Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Franklin Acardo.
His records are a litany of drug-related offenses, sir. In and out of prison from an early age. He was serving a 20-year sentence at Blackgate before being released early on grounds of ill health due to a heart condition. He moved to Little Rock, Arkansas, which is where he was reported missing.
What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed. Why? We need to track down whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music? It sounds ominously like a calling card.
Look at that. I'm already got some points. Man, I hate the grapnel boost level 1.
Please, this ain't your city anymore.
Alright, here we go. The reason we're all here. Some good old-fashioned butt whoopings.
You're safe.
Thanks, Batman. I thought they were gonna...
Woo! That were close.
The city's overrun. We don't stand a chance.
Stay here.
I really like
I'll
this
send someone to pick
updated
you up.
version
What
of
are you
his
doing?
suits from the other Arkham games
Evening
too.
the odds.
I mean, I like the suit they added, the new suit too. I have a few problems with it, which I'll discuss when we actually get to the new suit. But it's generally pretty good. I love they throw you into the Batmobile and then make you sit here and
I
talk
need
to
to
the
track
Oracle.
that military vehicle.
A squad car has picked up the pursuit. I'm relaying its location now.
Call off your men, Jim.
Golf Oscar 5-6, this is Commissioner Gordon. I'm calling off the pursuit. It's too dangerous. Sir,
The Batmobile drifts.
What the? They just fired an RPG at us! Who the hell are these guys? 5-6, pull back down. That's an order. Let Batman deal with this.
You're too late, Jim.
5-6 has taken a direct hit from an RPG. They're gone, sir.
Tim, please, Batman, you've got to stop them.
Don't worry, Jim. He's mine.
I tried to swerve into him, and I paid the price for it, for being overambitious. I'm treating it like it's one of those later ones where they got a lot of health. You only actually got to hit this guy like 3 times. Like this.
That takes care of the vehicle. I need to interrogate the driver and find out what he knows.
Somebody help me, please.
Oh, I got you, buddy. I'm coming to help you right now. How you doing? Yeah, I love the bat symbol on the suit too.
Scarecrow?
Go to hell.
Oh, judo toss.
Where is he?
I got nothing to say to you, Batman.
Talk, or I'll crush every bone in your body.
Okay, okay. He's working out of a penthouse in Chinatown.
Like, I'm sorry, Kevin Conroy makes Batman seem so intimidating
If you're lying,
without
I'll
talking
break
like
the other one.
this.
The other what?
Where are the other drugs going? I'm sorry. Worst part of those movies. Worst and best part because it's hilarious. It's almost as funny as this. Like that's weird. Like, I love Tom Hardy. He's one of my favorite actors, and I'm glad he played Bane. But
Is this what
Bane
I
is
think it
Spanish.
Scarecrow's new toxin.
Bane has a
An
Spanish
uncontaminated
accent,
sample.
You're not kidding.
and at least he's not
Chemical breakdown on the back computer.
monkey work from the fourth
Scarecrow's
Batman
got a safe
original
house
Batman
nearby.
movie. So
I'm
you
going
know,
to pay him a visit.
pick and
Let's hope this
choose
is the
your
break we've been waiting for.
things, but you know. Anyways, it's all I keep talking about the movies. It's easy to
This
jump
is
into the
place.
movies.
I should check the penthouse on the top floor.
Oh wait, I can't do that yet. Dang it. You get so used to being able to eject out when you can't. It almost like this was a nice little upgraded touch too.
How long do we keep her in there? Till we get the order to gas her.
Do your worst. The boredom is killing me.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get what's coming to you when we're good and ready. Why do we have to wait? We could give her a dose now. Be my guest. I'll tell Scarecrow it was your idea. I was just joking.
Alright.
Didn't sound like a joke.
In the words of James Dokes. Surprise, motherfucker!
I Can't say I'm surprised. You should really review your security.
Oh, I should have avoided that. I'm really disappointed in myself.
I've seen trees with faster reflexes.
Dang it.
Something tells me this wasn't part of the plan. Well, that's made things a little more interesting.
Sir, it's Batman. He's here.
Were you expecting to find me, Batman?
I was.
I must disappoint you.
I am disappointed,
Take a look
Jonathan.
at the chamber. I want you to know the fear that is coming.
Listen up, Bat Freak. We're walking out of here, nice and slow. You try anything
What's the
stupid,
gunfire?
we'll blow her brains out.
All right, Bender. It's cool, Bender.
Charming. But
Calm
only
down.
one of us is getting out of this cell.
I'll bite your shiny metal ass.
No!
Also, another good Joker animated was John DiMaggio. Wait, isn't that his name? Yeah, as Joker
Nothing like a little natural
in the
immunity.
Red Hood cartoon animated movie. The laugh. And one of my favorite lines ever from the Joker. I'm gonna need a couple of guys. Well, not these guys, because you see, they're kind of dead.
What are you doing here?
I'm Batman.
Why did Scarecrow lock you up?
No hello.
Tell me.
And what if I don't want to?
Then I burn every plant in Gotham.
It started with a meeting.
What meeting?
Everyone was there. Penguin, Two-Face, Riddler, even poor Harley. Scarecrow said he had a plan.
Like, you just gotta imagine some female worker at Arkham, because that's an Arkham jacket, if I remember correctly. Just gave it, or it was in the original game. It might not be anymore. She might have went out and got one, but I wonder if they gave her, if some just female employee gave it to her, or she, you know, killed her and took it, you know.
It's such a shame that his vile toxin has no effect on me. Nature always wins.
Oh no! Maybe there's gonna be like a mini boss fight
Will he
here.
ever learn?
I remember thinking, yeah, he's gonna be just standing right there.
You're coming with me.
You only had to ask. What's wrong?
I mean, there are like games that have been made in the last year since this come out that still don't look as good as this game.
Go, go, go! We've got the target, sir. He's cornered. Don't move.
Are you sure it's him?
Confirmed, it's Batman.
Are you sure it's him? It's a dude in a bat costume.
.60mm cannon operational. Riot suppressor engaged. Batman, I've spotted 6 more unmanned tanks moving to Chinatown. They'll be there any second.
I actually kind of dig the tank combat. I know lots of people hate it. Like, I do think that it is abused in boss fights, especially the Deathstroke boss fight. Spoiler alert. Cause I mean, if you played Arkham Origins, That's the best fight in the game. I mean, it's not quite it's not quite Mr. Freeze territory, but it's about the closest thing since, or it's the Mr. Freeze equivalent in Arkham Origins.
We need to leave.
The master of understatement as ever.
I need to know where those tanks are coming from.
I'm tracking several transport helicopters moving into the city. There are more on the way.
Activate the Batmobile
But yeah,
weapon
Arkham Origins
diagnostics.
is probably my favorite
It's
game.
time to go to war.
Not favorite game, but one of my favorite games is what I would say. This is my favorite game. But Arkham Origins just that once again, spoiler alert. That Joker how do I do this? X, okay.
Simulation activated.
That Joker
diagnostic test online.
twist was really interesting
Destroy
to me.
targets to charge up weapon energy and activate missile barrage.
And like, if you're not gonna have Mark Hamill, I mean, Troy Baker's not a bad substitution.
Missile barrage level 1 ready. Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 2. Charge the missile barrage to level 2 to destroy up to 4 targets at once. Level 2 ready. Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 3. Taking damage depletes weapon energy. Charge up missile barrage to level 2 and destroy 4 active targets to complete diagnostic test. Barrage level 2 ready. Diagnostic test complete. Simulation complete.
Sorry, I kind of got a little
I'm seeing a transport deploying
preoccupied
tanks at
there.
Studios. I've warned GCPD to pull their men off the streets.
So I got
heading there now.
2 upgrade points, I think, right now.
Come in, all units. This is Commissioner.
It's not really necessary.
We have numerous hostile tanks deployed across the
if you're
city.
decent,
Gotham is under attack.
there's no
Everyone
real
off the
point
streets
to
and
level
back
up
to
right away.
GCPD.
Like,
We're not
ooh.
equipped to deal
Hey,
with
fellas.
what's out there. Thank God there's someone who is.
I usually like to use this cover, troll them, you know, it just makes the fight that much easier. Ah, Jesus. That was a situation where I wasn't going to win. Yes, I just shot a wall there. Yeah, this is kind of just trolling the thing and seeing if you can actually just hit it to death, and apparently you can't, so I'm just gonna do that. But it did seem to strip off its armor, so that's actually a tactic I've never used before.
They can resume their patrol.
Apparently if you just drive hard into them and then...
Let's hope they were the last.
Don't count on it. I need the isolation chamber prepped at the GCPD lockup. I'm bringing in Ivy.
I think I turned the right way, yep.
Oh man, it's him! Don't worry, he ain't catching us! Get out of here!
Good to have you here, Batman. Bring her down to the lockup on the lower level.
What the hell? Hold your fire!
Oh, that was Nolan North.
What is that thing? You kidding me? I thought we were under attack.
I used to love Nolan North more. I gotta give it to Nolan North because he's Deadpool.
With the fear toxin analysis.
You know, like who I like better, Troy Baker or Nolan North. It's close. That's Sam and Nate. Like,
Who taught you to drive?
don't even get me started about Uncharted 4. I literally bought a PlayStation 2 to play Uncharted 4 and Spider-Man when it comes out, but because I actually own both consoles, the one and a PlayStation 4, but I like this because you can stream straight
Honestly,
to YouTube.
Why do you even bother with
I mean,
these
Twitch is
nonsense?
fine, but I like that this is like, because like I said earlier, I have no editing software, so this is a good way to get videos on YouTube for me. I do plan on purchasing a computer in the near future, so, but I don't know how, I got to do some research on that. Anyways,
Oh, good.
I'll stop
Another
boring you with
cell.
why I do what I do and talk about the game. So, yeah, shit's happening. No, I'm just joking. Like I said, I really like this story.
You feel safer now that I'm all locked up?
I do, because I need you for
Locking me
later.
up is a sign of desperation, Batman. I can see it in your eyes. You're afraid.
Okay. Now, when the first chance you get when you're in the police station, lots of people, especially newer players, don't know this. Like, you can straight up get a Riddler trophy here. For and then you get a nice
Hi, diddle,
this here.
detective. I see you've begun pitting that mediocre mind of yours against my riddles. I had plenty of time
Plus,
to
it's
conceive
just
them,
really
Batman.
cool. You know what?
When you left me
Let's
back
look around and
me
do
in
some
Arkham City.
look at some things.
I am the Riddler, Batman. I don't suffer
Why am I doing that?
humiliation.
I've been playing
I
Dark
stand
Souls,
back.
that's why.
So solve my riddles if you can. They'll be very important later.
Let's listen to Aaron Cash talk about people. Actually, let's just go ahead. The reason you come here is because of this.
Charge gun used by Batman, aka. We don't like to ask. Batman dropped this here with the rest of the Arkham City evidence. Nice to have some of Batman's gear in the evidence room. Hope he doesn't ask for it back. One mask and jacket worn by Anarchy.
Arkham Origins.
Lonnie Machin. I wasn't even a cop when this kid tried to hit Gotham. No one's seen him since. No one knows where they're keeping him. I guess the government don't like anarchists too much.
Also,
Shock gloves, worn by the electrocutioner,
Arkham Origins.
aka Lester Puchinsky. Joker hired this guy on the night of the Blackgate riots, and then he killed him. I heard Batman borrowed these for a while before handing them in. I guess he prefers beating up punks the old-fashioned way. One rifle and two wrist-mounted guns used by Floyd Lawton, aka Deadshot.
Deadshot.
Another guy we had to let go after Arkham City got shut down. Still, that doesn't mean he got his toys back. One Arkham Asylum branded shock collar, worn by Killer Croc, aka Waylon Jones. We found this thing in the sewers under Arkham City. And that ain't good, because it was supposed to keep that bastard under control.
And if you know the Arkham games, you know, you know Croc and Cash's history.
Two ceremonial swords used by Ra's al Ghul. We found these at the bottom of Wonder Tower the night of Protocol 10. They were covered in blood. No body, though.
Protocol 10. Good old Protocol 10.
One stuffed bear and a canister of Titan formula, owned by Bane, aka Unknown.
Those canisters were way bigger in the last game.
City fallout. Guy was messed up anyway. Serious Titan withdrawal. My guess, he's off somewhere getting clean. 1 vial of Titan formula.
No.
One custom tailored top hat worn by Jervis Tech.
No.
1 vial of Titan formula.
No.
1 stuffed bear. 1 vial of Titan formula.
Well, you just do the Joker
1
one.
set of wind-up explosive false teeth.
Oh.
1 pair of actual X-ray specs. 1
Where's
toy
the
gun loaded with 1 toy flag and 5 real bullets. All used by the Joker. No known alias. It's one hell of a toy box. I'm glad no one's gonna play with it again.
Now we'll look at
custom tailored
creepy Mad Hatter.
Jervis Tech, aka the Mad Hatter.
Jervis!
The guy's mad, alright. He tried to brainwash Batman in Arkham City. He got the Wonderland kicked out of him instead.
Ah, the Wonderland.
Him go. This guy's too creepy to stay free. 1 ventriloquist dummy, aka Scarface. This ain't the original Scarface. It's a Joker knockoff. Don't ask me why, but the clown took a liking to these creepy things. 1 freeze ray, used by Mr. Freeze, aka Victor Freeze. We had to stop playing with this after the commissioner caught us making ice cream. Freeze kept quiet since leaving Arkham City.
I actually don't remember that.
Finally talked some sense into him. A selection of body parts belonging to Warren White.
Seems weird as he wasn't really like a boss in the games.
White got himself sent to Arkham on an insanity plea. He lost a few things other than his mind while there. Made the new look work though, I gotta say.
That's actually kind of creepy. You would think that, Ash.
1 Tommy gun, used by Pete
Cash.
Riley, aka the ventriloquist. Or maybe the gun belongs to the puppet. I never really understood what's going on there.
Now this should be hard for Batman.
Talia.
Now I've never tried it, and it's going to be kind of boring to watch. But you know, maybe there's the thing like in Arkham. I don't know if this is confirmed or not. But maybe there's that thing in like Arkham City where you go into the alley and you sit at your parents. So let's give Batman a minute to reflect on past failures. Oh, the Joker was not the Joker. It was really Clayface. Then, you know, the Joker was still sick. And then you had the vial. And the Joker stabbed you like a dummy and practically killed himself. I mean, I know Batman takes the blame. But I'm just saying, like, you could have stabbed Batman in the other arm. Just saying, like, and I mean, yeah, like, it was on the floor. Joker could have lapped it up. I'm just saying, it probably would have helped a little bit. Anyways, that's obviously in the past, though. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's sorry. Okay. Now, can I hear the dialogue for it?
One
Yes.
ceremonial
There we
sword
go.
by Talia al Ghul. Miss al Ghul was a wanted terrorist and an associate of her father, Raish. But Joker got to her before we did. From what I hear, Batman put this blade to good work after she died. 1 black mask worn by Black Mask, aka Roman Sionis. Sionis never really recovered from the night of the Black Gate riots, the night Joker showed up. Roman was an old school gangster. Joker, well, I'm not sure what he was. 1 laughing gas grenade, 1 snare trap, and
Old
1
Harley.
baseball bat. All used by Dr. Harleen Quinzel, aka Harley Quinn, during a recent assault on the Bloodhaven police station. From what we gathered, Scarecrow sent Harley to break out Poison Ivy from the lockup in blood.
Ooh, yeah, we'll get to that later. That'll be more of a bonus thing. We'll yeah, like I said, we'll get to that later. Anyways, now I stole reclaimed. You'll hear a reference to that.
Stopping him.
Don't look at me. I've got men dying down here. Screw you.
Damn bureaucrats. We're on our own.
We can handle it, Jim. What's the latest?
We've got incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
All right, let's see. First up, we've lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17. We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long. Then there's this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty. Also, we've had several.
I usually go after the Riddler first. I mean, like I said, most people don't like it. I like the.
I know you're busy, but anything you can do
I like
to
the
help
race
is going
course.
to save lives.
It's a nice little
I have someone working a lead
distraction.
on Scarecrow.
They had the
I'll see what I can
Batmobile.
do.
Good to hear.
They frickin' used it. I like it. I get why people don't like it.
A skeleton.
I'm going after Riddler.
But I do like it. Anyways.
Seen him up close before.
And this is funny right here.
Yep.
Like, this is one of my favorite little
Hey, Batman!
things.
I guess Scarecrow gave you the slip. You broke my wrist for no— Oh!
Shut up. Alright.
This thing's had a serious upgrade. Air support saw it turn into some kind of tank. Nice.
Don't get too close. He's here. Back up.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne. I hope the car's performing to your high expectations.
Lucius.
Actually, Lucas, she's a little sluggish.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Give me a few moments, and I'll bring the afterburner function online.
Thanks, Lucius. It was good of you to stay behind.
You want to thank me, Mr. Wayne? Just try not to hurtle off the road. I should have some more upgrades ready soon.
Why, hello
Watch.
there, detective.
I can run this race course perfect. But now that I'm recording it, I know I'm gonna mess up.
Congratulations are in order, for you have arrived early for the next generation of my riddles. I'm afraid the full particulars of my plan will have to remain unannounced for the time being. But I see no harm in rewarding the harmless little
The Riddler. The guy who tries to keep you playing the game after you beat the story. Well, technically don't beat the story unless you beat the Riddler, so.
Threatening words. That's how little the safety you provided was worth. And when the
Damn, I'm getting lectured by two crazy people.
Well then, detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely precise radar pulse. In a moment, I will give you the decrypted code, Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities. Rule the first. What? How did you solve tonight's very first riddle? Well done. Welcome to my racetrack, detective. You must complete 3 circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before the time limit expires. Come now, detective. Let's put that grotesque ego-mobile to the test. Be ready, Dark Knight. There's more to this test than just going vroom, vroom, really fast. Tick-tock, detective, tick-tock. Can that ramshackle motor handle this?
Alright. Okay, I'm doing pretty good. Around the first lap.
I'm disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
I'm shocked, Dark Knight. Is that really as
Yeah, I don't
fast
really
as it
need the
goes?
extra speed. I'm actually doing really well. Why
work
that
that
perfect?
undeveloped brain of yours.
Alright, I'm doing alright, I would say. Spun out a little bit there.
Now pay attention, detective. Go left.
Okay, I don't know what I hit there, but I'm still doing pretty good.
You're close, detective. Don't fumble now. Don't fumble now.
Woo, not bad, not bad, not bad.
Detective, you have defeated me. Seriously, Dark Knight, I'm stunned, humiliated.
Yeah, shut up. I don't have to sit through that dialogue. I just gotta sit through this dialogue.
Did you really believe that
Not bad, not bad.
by me, the Riddler, would be quite so
It's alright.
Oh, Dark Knight. You sweet, naive sentinel. Of course it wouldn't. Still, thanks to your unrelenting
I'll
desire to
probably
showboat,
go
I now
solve
have several hundred terabytes worth of performance
the
data
other
relating to that latest model of rocket-powered
found body,
driving.
air quote,
Naturally, I shall be using this data to calibrate further challenges
thing
and
next.
trials. I'll see you soon, detective. There's a lot more to come.
When you know about this game, it's kind of hard not to spoil it. Still one of my favorites, though.
Someone killed, mutilated, and posed a body on Merchant Bridge. If I'm going to stop them, then I need to investigate the crime scene for clues.
Oh, the palm trees wouldn't let me turn.
Alfred, I found another body. The mutilation pattern looks to be identical to the previous murder victim.
Then it appears Gotham does indeed have a serial killer in its
more
midst.
stencils.
And here I was thinking this evening couldn't get any worse.
I'm going to scan the body for unique identifiers.
You got a messed up ear.
Deformity on the left ear. Looks like a result of minor ear agenesis, a birth defect. A wedding ring in the lower intestine. The inscription reads, Ophelia. The victim had a hip replacement. Scar tissue hasn't fully healed, so it must have been recent.
Alfred, the victim show he suffered with alcoholism, most probably brought on by the breakdown of his marriage. The name on the ring, Ophelia, his ex-wife. He was last seen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Another person taken from outside the Gotham area.
A significant detail, sir.
So are these words written beside the bodies. Try and find a connection between the two victims I've found, Alfred. There has to be something linking them together.
I'll try my best, sir.
Take this time to actually throw on some upgrades. We got 5 of them. Let's be smart about it. Let's give us 1 health in each of the categories. Let's check out combat. What am I looking for? I can't do that. Not interested in that. Not really interested in any of that. I might just put up the more defense on the Batmobile and put on the afterburner. Seems pretty good for right now. Alright. Alright. Let's go save some firemen.
The missing fire crew's not safe on these streets. I'll start by checking Dixon Dock West. That was their last reported location.
Think he's had enough? Not by a long shot. He can take more. Ain't that right, Mr. Please, no more. You know, I got a lot of respect for rushing.
Get up, Mr. Fireman.
Batman. God, it's really you.
Nope.
What happened here?
Our truck was attacked. The rioters dragged us out one by one. We were separated, taken away. Please, they're gonna kill us.
I'll save your crew. Wait here. I'll get a GCPD officer to pick you up. I'm heading to the clock tower to see what oracles found on Scarecrow's talk.
I didn't think so. It's like, hey, go to
Let's
the...
hope it's good news, sir. Did you hear about the guy working with Scarecrow? Bad case of bat envy.
I wonder who they're talking about.
I saw a bunch of Penguin and Harvey's boys working together. I'm telling you, sign of the apocalypse.
Yeah, I'm just, like, I mean, I know why you have to do it in the game, because you're supposed to be a new player, but, I'm just saying, like, you figure Batman would know. Like, how to operate it.
Do I come in the Batcave, start messing with all your stuff?
You've managed to reduce the compound to its core elements.
But there's nothing in there that we can trace.
What if we'd been looking at this the wrong way? Instead of searching for the toxin, what if we focus on the manufacturing process?
Why didn't I see this? The
'Cause you're not
reaction was
Batman?
a unique radiation spike.
Run a scan of the city for this energy signature. It will show where Scarecrow is creating his fear toxin.
It'll take a few hours to bring the satellites into position.
We don't have enough time. I'll repurpose the antenna at the movie studios.
Bruce, I spoke to Dad. I hate lying to him. He'd kill me if he knew I was still in the city. He still blames himself for this.
We'll stop Scarecrow.
Okay, well that seems like a good place to leave this video. I'll probably continue on in another live stream, but for video's sake, I'm going to end it here. I'm already at almost an hour, so, you know. But, you know, come back next time if you're interested, and I'll keep on playing. So have a good one, and see you next time.